Hello everybody, welcome back to another Surf video. Today I'm going to be talking about why I had to memorize so many of my lines all in such a short amount of time, which was another video I made, but now that the plays are kind of going on for a while, I decided I should make a video about it. So yeah, generally I have so many, like, in Willy Wonka, I don't know if a lot of people have seen that movie, but like, I mean, it's a decently popular movie, so like, I wouldn't be surprised if you have seen it. I would think that a lot of people have seen it, but like, I don't know. Either way, it's a good movie. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. It's actually, I really like that movie, and I've done a musical on it before where I was like, just a candy kid, quote unquote. I was like, ensemble, I don't know. And my best friend, It's Pookie, was Willy Wonka himself, and then, like, I don't know, there's Charlie and all that. Either way, so, when we were doing it, my best friend, as Willy Wonka, he was like, you know, I really wish you were Grandpa Joe, but like, you know, I didn't exactly get Grandpa Joe. No, you repulsored me. You think you're getting back with that? Absolutely not. No, you repulsored me. Absolutely not. Anyways, so, yeah, Grandpa Joe is what I always wanted to be, because everybody always says that I have such a great grandpa voice, and in my opinion, I think they're right, Sonny. Oh, yes, they are. And I don't know, maybe I'll make, because, I don't know, everybody says it's funny, so I guess maybe it is. So maybe one day I'll make a video where it's just specifically my grandpa voice, just telling the most weirdest stories, but it's, I don't know, it's relevant enough. Shoot. Shoot arrows. Shoot. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Shoot arrows. Do it. Okay, that might not work actually. He's moving too quickly and he's strafing to the sides too much, so I don't think he's gonna fall for that. Well, I mean, that's actually a really good strategy. In fact, probably one of the best strategies. But like, you know, if somebody strafes, then it's just all over. So anyways, yeah, generally, that's what it was like in the musical. But like, then we did a play, and I got Grandpa George, which is the other grandpa other than Grandpa Joe. Grandpa Joe is like a main character, and then there's Charlie, which is like the main character. Either him or Wonka, I don't know. So, Willy Wonka is like a guy running a chocolate factory. Sorry. So yeah, he's a guy running a chocolate factory, and then he has a bunch of people who he wants to compete for the factory, but they don't know he's actually they don't know that they're competing for a factory. They pretty much think, oh, well, I guess this is like, you know, they visit the factory and then they just get infinite chocolate. That's what they think. They just visit the factory, and then Willy Wonka promised them that he'd give them infinite chocolate if they found a golden ticket hidden in one of his Willy Wonka chocolate bars. So, you know, 5 people have to find this golden ticket, and they do find the golden ticket, but then, like, they kind of just start getting into mischief in the factory, and it, like, does horrible things to them, but Willy Wonka's like, oh, don't worry, they'll be fine and stuff, and then at the end, Charlie, he wins the factory, I guess, and then he gets not only an infinite amount of chocolate, but he also gets the factory. Willy Wonka gives him the factory, well-rounded, when 2,000, oh my goodness, 2,500 minigames. There's a lot of minigames. So anyways, pretty much, yeah, he wins the whole factory and stuff, that's pretty much what Willy Wonka is. But like, I was playing Grandpa George, which is like just a grandpa who sits in the bed and doesn't really do anything, but like, he says a couple of lines, he lives with Charlie and all that. And then, Grandpa Joe literally goes to the factory with Charlie, and I got to be Grandpa Joe. And guess what? Now I had to memorize all my lines in 2 days, because the original Grandpa Joe got sick. I was Grandpa George, but then Grandpa Joe got the flu, and that was my best friend, it's Pookie. But, you know, I mean, he'll be fine and stuff. I'll try to get him caught up on his schoolwork and whatnot. But, like, you know, I feel sorry for him, because the flu is never fun. It's simply, you know, you can come back up. I mean, if you keep trying to shoot me, I'll repulsor you back down, but, like, just come back up. Don't try to, like, spleef me from underneath, because that doesn't work. You try to look up and start shooting, it usually does not work well. What the heck? Okay, the way he double jumped was, like, very weird. I found it quite strange. Anyhow, so, yeah, pretty much, it's going amazing so far as Grandpa Joe, but hopefully it goes decently well tonight, because I actually have a performance tonight, and, one of my friends is like, hey, I want somebody, like, I don't know, they were talking to, like, some of the cast members, and I was in the conversation, so I heard it, and they wanted them, because they're gonna be in the audience, they were like the narrator, and they wanted one of our friends to say, "What's Wonka?" after one of their lines because it made their line sound more relevant, so, you know, she wanted somebody to say, "What's Wonka?" and so we were like, alright. But, like, I was behind stage, and I panicked, and after she said her line, like, it just immediately came to my mind, say "What's Wonka?" So I scream, "What's Wonka?" behind the curtain, and oh my gosh, in case you didn't realize, that was, not what, it wasn't what I wanted to happen, because that's something usually you wouldn't do. It's just a very bad idea that you probably shouldn't do that. Scream behind curtain. It's just not a good idea, because, you know, you don't do that in the theater, but I did it. Oh gosh, it was awful. It was very scuffed, but I don't think anybody could hear it, really, because the curtains, oh my gosh, they block out sound like crazy, so, I don't know, maybe it was, like, fine, but, yeah, it was very scuffed. Anyways, I did, however, managed to learn all of Grandpa Joe's lines in 2 days. There were so many lines, and I learned all of them, every single one of them. So that was pretty amazing, in my opinion. And the director was like, give Surf Papa a round of applause, because he was able to actually memorize lines and stuff. Is my sensitivity being weird again? I don't know why that keeps happening. Now now it feels weird. Okay, this is probably like normal sensitivity and whatnot. Huh. Goodness. Anyways, so, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it goes good, like I said, tonight, because we do very much have another performance tonight. And I don't know. I mean, hopefully it goes good. But, you know, I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't go good, because, I mean, it makes sense how it would go good, but, like, I don't know. Either way, let's see, just to wrap it up, I mean, as in, like, this is my dream role, and I am so happy I get to play it. Obviously, I feel sad that my boy, my best friend, the original Grandpa Joe, is no longer able to play his role. I feel bad that he can't, but, like, you know, this is my dream role. I love playing as Grandpa Joe, so that made me decently happy that I get to play Grandpa Joe. And he said that I was a better Grandpa Joe, so I was like, thank you, sir. But Yeah, that it is very, very kind of him to say that. But I hope he gets better. I'll see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.